Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's going on, Roll Tide? See you in the house. Y'all let me know who tapping in with me. What's going on? Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. I am not going to be here long, I promise y'all, because it's late. However, I want to show y'all this sauce, okay? I'm going to show y'all how to use AI to get you out of debt. Literally, if you got bankruptcies, if you got student loans, if you got child support, if you got repos, if you got judgments, if you got personal records, whatever is being reported inaccurately, obsolete, erroneous, or negative can be removed from your credit report, period. And I'm going to show y'all how you can use AI now. I've been telling y'all, and I hope you listening, because I've been saying it before it's too late, that AI could change your financial forecast, and it could literally do it overnight. I don't know why you beautiful people still want to get up and get dressed and go to the plantation every day and receive your slave wages every 2 weeks in exchange for your time. In exchange for your time, when you can make your life more simplistic and you can change your financial forecast instead of waiting on a check, make one. Y'all hashtag that and put that in the chat. Instead of waiting on a check, make one. That's the new movement. With that being said, since I'm over here on TikTok and Instagram, know it's been a minute since you seen me over here on the ground. Because mostly I have been doing Zooms. So I ain't been able to come over here on, all these different platforms. But look, let me show y'all real quick, peep game, how AI is about to help me change my credit. Okay, so I'm going to type it over here first, and then I'm going to let y'all see it, because seeing is believing. I don't care what you got on your credit. If it is not accurate, if it is not obsolete, if there is any type of defectiveness, deficiencies, inaccuracies, erroneous information, any of that, it can be removed from your credit report. Okay, that's what I want you to know. First of all, we have consumer laws. And I went over this in a Zoom, and I'm not going to be here a long time harping on it, but it is very imperative that you educate yourself. The only reason why these people are allowed to have these things on your credit is to negatively impact you, to stop you from living your life, from doing the things that you need to do, from obtaining the things that you would like to obtain, from living the life that you would like to live. That is why they are in business. Okay, there's no such thing as a credit bureau. And you might think I'm stone cold crazy for saying that. Well, there is. I can prove it to you. Equifax, TransUnion. No, those are words to manipulate the masses. I guarantee you, if you look on your on Google, go there. But if you look on your credit report, it will say according to consumer law. You a consumer, beloved. And the only reason why they use bureau is to manipulate you, make you think in your mind that it's associated to the government, and it's not. It's a partnership where a corporation has went to businesses and said, hey, I can report negative information about an individual that's coming to your establishment to seek funding, loans, cars, credit cards, anything that will actually help them get out of debt. I can report whether they're credible or not. And that is illegal. So now you can use that little robot called ChatGPT. That's absolutely illegal. When is the last time y'all checked y'all credit report? Let me start there. Because if you haven't checked it, then you don't know what's being reported erroneously, obsolete, negatively, or inaccurately. If you have not checked your credit report, you don't know what's irregular. You don't know what's supposed to be there or not. So let me ask y'all, when's the last time you checked your credit report? Not a CPN friend. Your credit report. You don't just throw your credit to the side, because I'm gonna tell you the value of credit. Cash is trash. When you pay for stuff with cash, the only thing you're gonna get a receipt is only thing you're gonna get in return is a receipt, a paper receipt, and a thank you for doing business here. That's it. Versus when you use credit appropriately, you can have the house, you can have the land, you can have the car, you can have everything that you need. You can fly for free, stay for free, eat for free, shop for free. Those are the rewards of using credit accurately. And the reason why they won't give it to you is because of that score. Okay. So when you look at your report, the very first thing you need to be looking at is your personal information. Do you know if your personal information is being reported inaccurately according to the consumer law, it has to be deleted. No ifs, ands, or buts. Let me give y'all a couple examples really quickly of what inaccurate information on your personal information, because this is the first thing that creditors see and will make a determination whether they're going to go with you or not. Your name. Now, if you have looked at your credit report, you know I ain't lying. If you haven't, I challenge you to go get it from myannualcreditreport.com. It's absolutely free 99. So that you can see the inaccuracy with your own eyes. When you see it with your own eyes, then you can say you better remove that because that's inaccurate. And according to this law, and AI will help you write that law, you are in violation, beloved. Hit them with the Dr. T word, beloved. So first thing I want you to look at is your name. Your name, and I'm just use me as an example, okay? My name is Tawana Janice Worlds. So on Experian, it has Tawana Janice Worlds. On TransUnion, it has Tawana J Worlds. On Equifax, it has Tawana Worlds. Now, y'all catch the inaccuracy. What is my name? I just told y'all my name. My name is Tawana Janice Worlds. My name should be Tawana Janice Worlds on Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. If it is not reflecting Tawana Janice Worlds across all three bureaus, it is inaccurate. It is not Tawana J Worlds. That's not my name. It is not Tawana Worlds. That's not my name. My name is Tawana Janice Worlds. Go ahead and remove that. That's inaccurate. Because when people see me, or you see my credit report, first thing you're going to be thinking is why you got so many different names. No, I can't lend to you because I really don't know who you are. You got a Tawana Worlds, you got a Tawana J Worlds, you got a Tawana Janice Worlds. Which one are you? That's already a risk. Now let's move on down to the address portion. If you checked your credit, you know I'm telling the truth. If you haven't, I challenge you to go check your credit tonight for free 99 on annualcreditreport.com. It's absolutely free. And I want you to fact check me and see if your information look like my information. Okay. So now we done got the inaccuracy exposed in my name. Let's move to the addresses. It will say current address is 1111 Boulevard Lane on Experian. And then it is say 4509 Crenshaw Boulevard on Equifax. And then it will say 205 Mississippi Drive on Experian. And then it'll have previous addresses. And all those previous addresses will be every address you have been associated with since you first started credit, or your mama and daddy started credit in your name. Now, let me tell you, all them addresses ain't mine. I don't care if I lived there in the past. They not mine now, which means you are reporting inaccurate information because I don't have 50 addresses. I have one. So when creditors look at my credit profile, my personal information, my name is messed up and I got 50 addresses. Why would they ever lend me anything? If I need to come collect my stuff, or if I needed to come over here and repossess my stuff, I wouldn't know where to go to. You got 50 addresses on here. So we need to clean that up. That is being reported inaccurately according to the law, the consumer law, that is. Do I clean your credit? I don't even have the time to do it, but I do show you how to clean your own, okay? So you stop getting scammed, so you stop getting bamboozled, so you really get some real legitimate social proof, so you get some receipts, okay? That's what my job is. I don't clean it, but I show you how to clean it on a personal side. And then guess what else I show you how to do? Start a business from it so that you can help others do it themselves and get the job done the right way. Nobody else is in charge of my financial future because your credit affects that. Nobody else is going to be put in charge of my financial future. And now if I have a little robot that'll help me, then it's on and popping. Now moving on down to the date of birth. It says birth date on your credit report. Now, my birthday is January 19, 1979. Okay? But on my credit report, it says birthday 1979. It just has the year. That is not my correct birthday. I was not born on 1979. I was born in the year 1979, but I was born in the month of January on the day of the 19th in the year of 1979. That is inaccurate. Hello, somebody. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Consumer law also says that you cannot report my financial transactions. What are financial transactions? If I get a car from you and then I make a payment to you for this car, that's a financial transaction. So why are you reporting that I am making payments and when I am not making payments on my consumer report? That is against the law. See, they can only do what you allow them to do. And ignorance is a bliss. That's why the Most High say, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. What is knowledge? Information. And not just information that you set on, information that you apply, application. My people perish because they don't know this stuff. So if they don't know it, they can't go do it. Information, application. Hello, somebody. My people is in poverty because they lack the knowledge, the information, and the application and get out of poverty. Do you know everybody can get out of poverty? Everybody can get out of poverty. Everybody can get out of poverty. Everybody can change their financial forecast. You know what's stopping you from changing yours? You know what's stopping you from growing your money? You know what's stopping you from letting these people play you like a fiddle? You know what's stopping you? Information. You lack information. Therefore, if you lack information, you can't go do nothing with it because you ain't got no information to implement. And I ain't yelling at you. I just get fired up, especially when I see people get played like Shinobi. And then sit around and murmur and complain and sing that song, Woe Is Me. Ain't no woe is you. Educate yourself. And then apply the information that you have learned. Then utilize tools that will help you get it done faster. It's a simple solution. Yes or yes. You mean to tell me that I'm telling you tonight that what has been reporting on your credit report is inaccuracy? And what you need to do is you need to hit them up. Bring. Yes, Equifax, I need to speak to a representative that can help me remove. Matter of fact, I was checking my credit report today and discovered a whole bunch of inaccuracies. One of them being all these hard inquiries. Now, you put all these hard inquiries on my report, and I didn't even get approved for them. If my account, if I went to Chase Bank and got a Chase car or a Chase credit card on May of 2020, and then I have a hard inquiry from May 2020, technically that belongs to me. But if you did something called identity theft and you ran my name through the bureau and had 15 people trying to get me approved for a car, that's called identity theft, because I did not do business, nor did I give permission to run my credit to 15 different companies. I gave my permission to run my credit to Chase and Chase alone. So them hard inquiries from GoDaddy.com and PimpTheBeat.freak and all these other ones, they got to come off. And guess what? I want them off now, like J.G. Wentworth. I could sue you because this is negatively impacting me. See, if you do your research, you would find out that Equifax, they was named something else first. And how they started this whole entire credit business bullcrap. This is the biggest scheme of all time. I need y'all to hear this clearly. This is the biggest get-rich scheme of all time. Let's put people in debt. Let's charge them up the yin-yang with interest. Let's slander their name so nobody else will ever give them anything if they ever don't pay me back my money. And let's keep them bound by this, even though we tell them that they will have 7 years and it will fall off. We'll actually just sell the debt right before the 7-year statute of limitation to somebody else, and then they'll buy it for us for 10%. The Federal Reserve will pay us because it's all about banking. Who runs the United States? The bankers. Who are the bankers? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, them cats, them, the Bilderbergs. Those are the people who run the United States, the people you're not able to criticize. We'll just park that right there. The White House don't run the United States, the banks do. That's why they say, hey, if it's a war over here, you go ahead and send that much money to them, okay? And if they on the opposing side and we don't like the way that they moving, then you go ahead and put sanctions on them and stop their money, their cash flow. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? So help me God. I'm going to just set that in park. That's a Salah moment. I'm waiting on some feedback. Is that a lie or the truth? They down there in the White House now arguing over money. how to keep the country open, bankrupted on their bills. We need to let all the migrants in. Why? So that we can give them refugee and we can give them money and we can give them a better life and they can be able to work and we have more assistance. We have more hands on the ground for the lazy people here in this country that don't want to work. For those that ain't satisfied with $15 an hour, we can pay them $7 an hour. It's all about capitalism. Something that pisses me off like never before is knowing this is one of my pet peeves. It pisses me off for real. If I go to a hotel and I stay at that hotel for a weekend and all that hotel costed me was $333. Cool, good experience. It was cool, it was nice. And then maybe 6 months later, I want to go back to that hotel. Maybe even 2 months, 3 months later, I want to go back to that hotel because it was nice. It was affordable. They wasn't price gouging, all of that. And then when I go back this time, same dates, same room. Now that bad boy is $900. I just seen that today. $1 trillion every 100 days. And you mean to tell me that money is a problem, but I'm going somewhere with this real quick. I promise y'all I ain't going to be here long. So I go back to this room, and now this room is $845. Well, wait a minute. I just paid $333 for this same room on the same days. I wish I would give you an extra $500, $511 for the same room on the same days. No, thank you. That is the scam amongst all scams. I don't care what you got at this facility. You ain't added nothing, no extra amenities. You ain't did none of that. And I'm not finna give you no $511 more than what I paid just a few months ago. That is a scam. You want to know why? The reason why I brought that up? Because if bacon was $3 last year and a year before that, bacon should still be $3. What is inflation? There's no such thing as it. Inflation is actually you being able to turn a little button and say, we're going to inflate this from $3 to $17. Same product, same value, same quantity, same quality. And we're going to make these people pay $17 for what was $3. And we're going to keep on doing that while we send all of this money overseas so that they can study. If a woman really wants to be a woman, if a man really wants to be a man, you oughta really find out what they sending the money for, because you think that they sending the money for war. You better understand what's in them bills. We want $1 million to go to gender what you call it? Where you what you call that crap? Reconstruction, gender reconstruction. $1 billion to research that. We want another $1 billion for some people rights. Gender affirming. Thank you. Okay, if they want to do that, that's on them. But why is our tax dollars being put over there? Why are you taking our tax dollars and making everybody pay for it? If they want that, then make them pay their tax dollars and take their tax dollars. Matter of fact, why is our tax dollars going to a war we don't even know about? Why did it even start? Matter of fact, why is you charging us all this money over here and then sending all of our money over there to them? You telling us that we inflated, that we got to cool the spending. Yes, yet you are actually $1 trillion more in debt every 100 days. This is all one big lie and one big hoax and one big scam. And AI can help you unwind and get all of that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all gotta look into them bills. I know you probably be amazed, but I'll look into the bills. I'm in the government contracting space. When they giving out these contracts, that's why our nonprofit never took a grant. Cause it's like, yeah, we'll give you this money, but read this clause right here. This clause right here this percentage must go to this and this and that. I mean, no, that's total control. But if you look at the bills and what's in them, you'd be amazed how much money. We just say, okay, dang, they just approved another $1.9 trillion aid package. But do we know what's in that aid package? No, we don't. Let me go be nosy real quick. This is off topic. Hold on, let me go be nosy real quick. And if my words sound a little slurred, y'all can see it in my eyes. I'm sure I'm sleepy, but I have twins and all kind of other work and assignment. So when I come here late, that's the reason why. They normally calm down. I ain't putting all that responsibility on my husband because we both share responsibility. We won. And when I come in here and do the Zooms, he's ever so patient. You know what I'm saying? And keep an eye on the kids and having twins is a lot. It is not easy. It ain't been easy since they was actually birthed into the world. It's a whole nother type of level of superhero-ness or something. The spending bill. Not the spending bill. The aid for Ukraine. What does it include in its expenditures? Let's just see. $75 billion. Let's see if I can find what it maybe this is it right here. Let me see. Hold on. Because I want to see. Because we don't ever take the time to see. This is our money. We study getting up working for this stuff, and they study putting us in a worse situation. But they giving our money away, so we at least need to know what they giving it away for. Here's a closer look at the spending breakdown. Okay, $60 billion in the bill will go to support Ukraine as it defends itself from Russia. Another $14 billion will allow Ukraine to rearm itself through the purchase of weapons, munitions, and others. Now, I thought they said weapons kill, and that's why they're trying to take away our weapons rights. Third of the money is allocated to supporting Ukraine actually will be spent on replenishing their military with weapons and equipment. So that their military can become more modernized. Okay. $4 billion will go to boost their air defense system. Well, what about ours? 1.2 will be used for laser weapon systems. 9.2 will be used for humanitarian assistance to provide food, water, shelter, and medical care, and basic necessities. Man, check this out. We is paying China. We're giving Taiwan 3.3 billion to build more U.S. made submarines. This is, meanwhile, let me come back over here because this is unbelievable. Meanwhile, is there a crisis going on over here or not? How many of y'all got enough money to pay y'all rent for 6 months? Just in case something happened. Notice I put emphasis on the "in," just in case something happened. How many of you guys got 6 months worth of rent? 6 months worth of, funding for food and all of that stuff. Water. Just in case. Anybody. Not everybody run me down now. Not everybody run me down. Not everybody all chat at the same time. Now, how in the world do they got all this money to pump up over there? I got 2 people say I do. I got 2 people say I do. I got 30 people watching over there. I got a total of 50 people watching all together. 2 people say I do. All right, let me show y'all what I came here for. It's a scam. That's where I'm going with all of this. Why did you get off and go on a tangent? Because it's a scam. They ripping you off to make them better. And it's the same scam that they have been using. This is capitalism. We will build a business and then get slaves to work for us and build our business while we have the best life and go do all the things that we want to do. And we get to live life. We don't just have life, but we're actually living life. We get to put our school kids in the best schools, live in the best neighborhoods, let them compete and fight and be divided amongst each other. We'll live in the hills, okay? We'll just continue to use all the money that we make from our slaves. Matter of fact, we will only pay them minimum wage. So we never give them enough money. And then we will start a system called credit. This started by 2 brothers who owned a supermarket, and people would come in there a little short on their groceries. And they said, hey, we'll let you keep all the groceries without having to put anything back, but we'll charge you a little bit more than what you're short. Do you agree to that? Yes. Write your name down in a book. Payday come, as long as you came back and you paid off your balance, then you can get anything else from the store on credit. Those who don't will mark their names. We'll let anybody and everybody else know, hey, if they come into the store and they need some extra assistance, don't give it to them. Why? Because they forfeited paying us back the $13 they owed last time. And make sure you let every checker know if they come back in here. Matter of fact, let's have a meeting. So they took that model and went to corporations that are bankers, that are in the automotive space, those that lease you into a car, mortgages, home, builders. They went and took that blueprint and said, hey, I have a system that you can pay into to run and get the negative information that we have gotten from other consumers. or from other corporations about consumers, shall I say. Excuse me. So you just, if Tawana comes over there to you and she doesn't pay, then you just let us know and then we'll report it so that if she tries to go to Betty over here, then Betty will at least be aware that Tawana didn't pay her bills back to us. And you can just buy in the system. And we'll use everybody's social security score to find out where they live, find out where they worked, find out what's their phone number, find out their date of birth. We'll use public records and we'll put that in a database and we'll charge you monthly to get access to that, to see if they're credible enough to borrow from you. And then if you are the consumer, we'll charge you a little bit of money to go ahead and see who's actually reporting stuff and what they're reporting about you. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Am I painting the story for you to see it? Yes or no? Because this is how it goes. That's what they do. So now they're making money on both sides. All it is a business. So now we got something for these corporations. Let me share my screen real quick. Going on over here to ChatGPT. I had to educate you about the law first. Because if you don't know it, you can't apply it. You can't say, wait a minute, hold on. Okay? So I came in here, but I want y'all to see what I came in here. What are the first steps to take when you want to repair your credit report, little Mr. Robot? First of all, check your credit report. That's what Dr. T just said. Check your credit report. Why? You want to review these reports carefully for any inaccuracies or errors. Because they full of them. Got your name misspelled, addresses reported every which way. Okay? And then it says gather your documentation. When you start finding inaccuracies, go ahead and write that or screenshot it or whatever. Make a note of it. Say, hey, look, this is wrong. Okay? This is what my name say on my driver's license. This is the only name that should be being reported. This is the only name. This is what my name read on my bank statement. Okay? This is the only name that should be reported and distributed across all 3 credit bureaus. This is my date of birth, my correct one, not 1979. The one that is on my driver's license. Here's a copy. See, attachment, whatever. Then once you gather your documentation and find them inaccuracies, go ahead and file a dispute, period. Dispute every inaccuracy with each credit bureau that lists errors. A lot of people try to go to the credit bureau and say, you know what, that's being reported inaccurately. No, I'm going to the creditor first. You reported this to them. And this is inaccurate. And I am serving you this letter legally, okay? I got a receipt, you got a receipt. Verifying that I'm aware that you are doing some illegal activity on my credit report, and by law, I can sue you. This is damaging my life. This is ruining my odds of being able to obtain. You're not supposed to even be reporting my financial transactions. So where did the late payments and stuff come from? You're not supposed to be reporting them. Period. Right? So it tells you step by step. Wait for your investigation. I said, okay, cool. Well, can you explain the impact of late payments on your credit score? Because I noticed if I got a 700 and I get one late payment, my thing then dropped to a 620. So now it tells me late payments can significantly impact your credit score. Okay? If you 30 days late, it can drop your score by 50 to 100 points or more. If your score is already premature, it really ain't gonna hurt you that much because you can't get no lower than maybe a 300, I don't think. Okay? So it gave me all of that. And I said, okay, cool. It gave me all of this information. It gave me the impact of having those late payments being on my credit report. I said, okay, well, how do I dispute a judgment on my credit report? I got a judgment, Mr. Robot. They tell me verify the judgment, make sure it's yours, obtain your credit reports, gather the evidence, and then dispute the judgment with the credit bureaus, aka consumer reporting agencies. Let's get the terminology right first. Because if we keep saying credit bureaus, we associate them with the government, like they the government. Like, oh my God, I tried to do a dispute and they said it was verified. So I guess that means that it can't get off. I'll just wait the 7 years. That's a lie. They a company, they're not the government. Period. But they want people to think that. They want people to associate bureau with like Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearm. They want you to associate it with that. No, they're a lying devil. They're a lying wonder. You just a company. And you violated my rights. So then I came down here and said, okay, well, cool. Can you now create me a dispute template response letter in accordance with the law that I want to dispute this judgment and have removed based on this law? It says, certainly. I'm glad you asked. You see this? Here go my credit dispute letter right here. Okay, I'm going to go up and let you see it. Here's your name. Here's credit bureau name. Just fill that information out. Good evening, love. Subject, dispute of judgment on credit report. Dear Credit Bureau, dear Equifax, I'm writing to dispute that the following judgment listed on my credit report, which I believe is inaccurate based on my rights. Under what? The Federal Credit Reporting Act. Here's the creditor name, the account number, judgment amount, date of judgment, case number. According to my records and the attached documentation, this judgment is inaccurate for the following reasons. Reason or reasons, choose whichever apply and provide any additional details as necessary. I would come and say the judgment is reported incorrectly, wrong amount, wrong date, because they will have all of that. Trust me. There's a judgment, it's some errors on there, whether it's the date, whether it's the amount, whether it's the misspelling of the name, blah, blah, blah. But I have me a whole dispute letter to go ahead and handle that. I said, okay, now I want one for late payments. Okay, boom, certainly. Here's one, dispute of late payments. I am writing to formally dispute the inaccuracy of information reported on my credit report regarding late payments. According to my right under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, I request that you investigate and rectify the disputed information as promptly as possible. The details of the late payments are as follows. Here go the creditor name, account number, blah, blah, blah. I believe the information is inaccurate for the following reasons. Choose whichever one apply. Okay? Enclosed with this letter are copies of my documents. All you literally need to do is print this. Okay? Then I'm like, okay, boom. Now I want you, based on consumer law, I want you to type up me a template, especially about my personal information that they are reporting inaccurately. And I want you to use the consumer law code in this letter. Check this out. I'm going to let y'all see over here. Okay, that's what I asked them. I want you to create me a letter. Now you see this? Here go my letter right here. Request for correction of personal information on credit report. I am writing to request corrections to my personal information that is currently inaccurately reported on my credit report. This request is made under the Fair Credit Reporting Act 15 USC 1681 ET, which ensures the accuracy, fairness, and privacy of information in the files of consumer reporting agencies. Now, what in the world does that mean? Let me tell y'all. Let me take a break right here while I show y'all on this screen. Okay. I can't go back too much. For one, I'm sleepy and I don't function well when I'm sleepy, and manure and all that stuff. But also, I want to stick to the task and I don't want to be here too long. So I asked it to write me a letter based on consumer law. I said, I want you to please include the law information or code in this letter. So then they tell me certainly below here is a template. And did they include the law? So now I can go look up that law and get educated about that law. I just asked it to put the law in there that states that my personal information has to be accurate, and it came and gave me the law and gave me the letter. The inaccuracies of my personal information as follows. I want you to provide the correct information for each item that is listed inaccurate. I already said my name was inaccurate. I request that you promptly investigate these discrepancies and update my credit report accurately reflecting my personal information. Please remove or correct any inaccurate information that does not pertain to me or is incorrectly listed. Now, according to the FCRA, you are required to process this request within 30 days and notify me of the results of your investigation. I appreciate your prompt attention to this matter, and I look forward to seeing the necessary corrections made to my credit report. Ain't nobody playing no games with y'all. When they see that, they know, wait a minute, hold on. This is a person that is educated in consumer law. This is how you get it deleted. Okay? I'm going to just keep on going on. Oops. Then I went on and I asked them, how can I make a business out of it to teach other people? And it gave me a whole entire challenge I can do and gave me a workshop I can do. Now, I would like to create 5 templates using the information above for each category. Repossession, bankruptcy, child support, public records, and let's see, student loans. And please include the law, section, and code in each template letter. Now, I'm going to let y'all see. Y'all see what I just told it, right? And I got me a little business. I'm gonna fix mines, but I'm gonna help somebody else too. Now that's what I asked her. Let me blow it up so y'all can see. I would like you to create me 5 templates. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm finna do with these templates in just a moment. Let me let y'all see. I would like to create me 5 templates using the information above for each category: repossession, bankruptcy, child support, public records, and student loans. Well, can student loans come off your credit? Absolutely. How do you know that, Tawana, they came off of mine? That's how I know. So let me set these up here real quick. Let me keep track of my time. Now I'm gonna hit send. Now, template number 1, repossession. Are y'all seeing this? Let me show y'all over here so y'all can see it real live and in the flesh. Template number 2, bankruptcy. Template number 3, child support. Template number 4, public record. Here go my letter. All I gotta do is put my information in there. Student loans. And you see it give me the code. Replace placeholders, attach or enclose any relevant documentation, and then consider sending these letters via certified, so that you can ensure that when they receive them, you know the dispute starts that day. So now that y'all was able to see, here go my letters. Here go my letters. Here go my letters. I asked for 5, they gave me 5. Boom. All right. I want to make this a business. Ain't no fun if the family can't have none. Ain't that what they say? Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. All right. So now that I done that, I'm going to say, cool. I would like to offer these templates as a low ticket offer for $97 for all 5. Can you give me a short viral post using the information above to share on Facebook and Instagram that would help me attract the attention of my potential buyer? So I asked it, now can you give me a viral post to post on Facebook and Instagram? And now here comes my viral post. Short, sweet, straight to the beat. Then I'm going to say, I would like to use a 30-day credit quote set for a lead magnet that will help me get my first 1,000 subscribers to my email list, and then upsell them with the 5-pack template bundle. Can you give me 30 quotes that I can use for this? So now I want to allow them to say, hey, get my free 30 day quote, package to change your credit, to change your finances, whatever. I can have them do it for me, right? I can have me say, hey, how can you give me a script to sell these quotes? It's that simple. It's giving me 30 quotes that I could use to just give out as freebies. Hey, you want to change your money? Change your mind. Download my free 30-day money mindset quote package. It's absolutely free. Once they get in my ecosystem, I'm going to hit them up with an email follow up to say, hey, thank you for purchasing, or thank you for downloading, my free 30-day. By the way, if you have bankruptcies, repossessions, late payments, judgments, student loans, child support, and it was one more other, then I have a 7 template download for just $97. Would you like to take it? I got 1,000 people to download my free quotes. I send out 500 emails Monday through Friday, 100 a day. 50 people gonna say yes to my $97 upsell of my template package. Just say 50 people. 50 at $100. Somebody put that number in the chat. While I'm doing this, somebody do that. Put that number in the chat. So now all I gotta do is say, okay, cool. Let me copy these. They gave me 30 quotes that I can use. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna come right on up over here. I'm gonna take that information ChatGPT just gave me. Okay. Anybody playing them type of games? I'm gonna take this information they gave me just like this yonder. I'm just erasing information. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and paste what I want up in here. Let me cancel that. Okay, let's see if we can try that again. I'm gonna leave it where it's at. I forgot to put it in the box where it needs it. Let's see if it'll clear the table. Okay. Let's try that again. Let me show y'all. I fumbled on that one, but I won't fumble on this one. Okay. So now that I did what I needed to do, I'm going to go ahead and hit save. I'm going to click on this text. And watch how I just change this real quick. Is it gonna let me? Connect the data. Oops. Hold on 1 second. Let me go to my home. I'm gonna have to do that play one more time because it did something stupid. Let me move this to trash for one. And then let me get them quotes back up here again. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So now I got a free lead magnet. Let me just grab that one up. Boom, boom, boom. Go back and do exactly what I just did. Really quickly. I'm gonna show y'all what I did. I just took some information from ChatGPT and I told them I want to educate the community. I don't want to just keep this, to myself. I want to actually impact those who got bad credit, and then I want to make income while I'm impacting. Impact the income. I'm gonna go ahead and hit done. Now I'm gonna come over here. Why are you being dumb? Okay, let's see if it'll work this way. Oh, come on, bro. Done. Let me try this again. It's been brand new. I see. Don't be a dodo. Okay, it's being done tonight. I was going to show you guys actually how I can, replace current page because y'all playing with me. I'm looking for a box to pop up. Let me see if it still got my boat created. Yeah, this is the little kink of AI, but I still ain't been here 10 minutes on just this. And I'm going to show you guys how it'll only take 1 minute if this stupid thing would work. Okay, now I saved it. I'm done. Now I should be able to connect the data. Okay, so yeah, it's tripping. Normally I would be able to connect the data and then download all of that from ChatGPT and all of these. And for whatever reason, it's not giving me the ability to connect my data. That's what I'm looking for. No, it won't give me the ability to do that for whatever reason. But it would be that simple for me now to have 30 of these where I can now have somebody download, okay? That's where I was trying to go. I think I have some here that I have already done, and you can see for yourself that I just took the data from over there at AI and made me some quotes. When life gives you data, make AI your lemonade. Sweet success is automated. Elevate your hustle where AI work smarter, live richer, dream bigger. Let your wealth work while you sleep. Automation is the new dream catcher. In the world of AI, the only limit to your wealth is your imagination. Okay. So I have 30 of these that I'm ready to download and low key sell or use them as a lead magnet. And then when they're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and use my templates I just created with ChatGPT, and I'm going to go ahead and upsell you. So if I sell 50 of them out of 500 emails that I sent, I just had a payday of $4,850. Now, to the other 450 that did not buy, I'm just going to re-hit them back up. That's all. All you see is ChatGPT. My bad. Maybe that's why. I was trying to change it over. My bad. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all. What I was trying to do was come over here and actually connect my wow, they just discontinued my live. What in the hell? Over here on TikTok. TikTok be doing some weird stuff, y'all. I ain't even finna worry about it because I'm finna get off anyway. But what I was showing you guys was I have already created these. For whatever reason, the Bold Create is tripping on tonight. But I have already created a 30-day set ready for me to sell right here. This is what I was just reading from. This information was copied from ChatGPT. It's crazy. They was like, we're going to shut you down, or we didn't shut you down due to inactivity. How is you streaming live and you inactive? That don't even make sense to me. So I just wanted to show you guys really quickly. I am getting sleepier by the second. How you can use this personally, change your money, and then turn around, change somebody else's money. Okay. What I have is, this is what I have. I have a hard inquiry removal that you can literally pick up that phone and have these hard inquiries that do not apply to you removed in 24 hours or less. The longest, and I believe it's Equifax, might take a little bit longer. And the longest that they will take is 48 hours. Y'all, I had these hard inquiries removed off of my report. I didn't ever even trip off of hard inquiries. I made sure that my credit utilization is good. I make sure that there's a whole combination, because the whole combination go into this credit score. The length of your credit, right? How long you've been having credit, when it was established. What's your debt to income ratio? Is you only making 40,000, but you got 100,000 in debt, right? Also, I messaged you. Okay, I would definitely check my messages, if not tonight, early in the morning, because your girl's super sleepy. But how much is being lent to you, all of that. It's a whole little flow that gives you this score. But them hard inquiries, just like that personal information, will definitely give you a score increase. I go after the top stuff, not even tripping off the hard inquiries, just because I wasn't really educated on the hard inquiries. But when I used the play, 30 hard inquiries came off of my report, 13, and gave me 70-point increase in my score. The personal information alone would give you anywhere from 50 to 100 points 100, heavy on the 100. What could you do with that? If you had a 5, you'd now be at a 6. Chase Bank got to play, no docs. You got to know how to go get the right paperwork, but they give you $150,000 right now with a certain credit score. You got a 600, you get 100, you got a 700, baby, you good to go. All this SBA money and all this other stuff out here that just wants you to have a minimum of at least a 620. Y'all don't have money because you don't have the information. Money is not a problem. That's why they're sending it all foreign. That's why they study making packages and aid packages and giving your money to migrants. No, $9,000 for a family of 8. Excuse me, we don't get $9,000 a month. If you see these things happening right before your eyes, then now is the time for you to do something. So this is what I got for y'all. Something that you can apply right away. I got a 24-hour heart inquiry removal. It's $97. It's some information to tell you exactly how to do it. What could be removed, what cannot be removed. Here go their phone number and here go the script. I want you to tell them exactly this. I want you to ask to speak to these person and tell them exactly this. And then you come back and report to headquarters and say, look, Dr. T, that play right there was cold. I checked my report the next day and I had this amount of inquiries gone. It's plain and simple. So now it works for you. But it also will sell for others who don't need credit. You ain't never got to worry about, will people buy this for me? Everybody is working on trying to get more money and more credit, period. $97, you can have it. And if you anything like me, I don't ever buy anything that I cannot make me more money from. Absolutely not. Yes, is the credit in the business in a box, because I'm ready to get that play as well right away. Yes, it is. I have a do-it-yourself credit repair business in a box. You can take this and you can sell it. First and foremost, I made 5 templates, but it has 50 templates. This same 24-hour hard inquiry removal is inside of this box. If you don't want to do nothing but sell that play, I dare you to go to my channel. I don't think I put it on YouTube. You have to go to Facebook, Tawana Worlds. I dare you to go snatch up my post. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on one second. Oh. Ooh, I knew that was coming. Y'all excuse me. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. Your girl is sleepy. All right, let me show y'all. I want y'all to go snatch up this post. I don't need you to tweak it. I don't need you to do nothing. I need you to copy it. And I need you to put it on the background like this. That's it. Let y'all, it's over here on Instagram, I want to say. I got a 24-hour inquiry removal guide that'll give you the exact call script to get your inquiries removed from all 3 credit bureaus in less than 24 hours. Who needs it? As you can see, 68. Me, please, run it to me, run it to me, run it to me. Can somebody tell me in the chat, if I sell this $97 24-hour hard inquiry removal, matter of fact, if you buy my do it yourself credit repair business in a box. Tell me how much is $97 times 68. Somebody tell me. And if I sell you my business in a box for $4.97, tell me what would be your profit. First of all, tell me the price, and then I'll tell you the profit. Tell me the price. How much would I make if I sold that 24-hour hard inquiry play to 68 people? How much would that be? Okay. $6,596. You buy it from me for $4.97. Tell me what would be your profit. You minus that $4.97 from the $6,596, and you tell me what would be your profit. You deduct $4.97 from that number. Your profit would be $6,099. That's a hell of a profit. We got to get our people into investing and not consumerism. You can take that money, go to Olive Garden, and be gone. Take that money, go to the gas station, buy some chips, a drink, put some gas in your car, maybe snatch up you a couple of lottery tickets or something. Gone. You consume that. But you can actually invest $97 and go run it up. Still my post. I don't care about you copying. You can be a copycat. Just copy the right cat. Doesn't matter. I give free game all the time. Take my posts. Make sure you put it on that background and then see what your response be. And then sell it. It's that simple. You can almost have you $10,000. If you sold it to 100 people, you would have a little bit under 10,000. So you can just take that one thing from this do-it-yourself credit repair box, just that one thing, and I already just showed you 6,000. You got 100 people, that's a $10,000 play. That's just on one product, Sway. Now we got 50 do-it-yourself templates, child support, you name it. All you got to do is fill in the blank. Put your information in there. You can sell that for $197. Hey, I got 50 downloadable templates to get any type of inaccuracy, late payment credit, negative credit reporting, financial transaction off your credit report for $4.97. No, I ain't gonna say that. I'll say the business in the box. That's how sleepy I am. I'll say that would be $197 for the 50 templates. And you get 50 people to buy that. Let me pull up my calculator. Because all wealth is and money is a numbers game. That's it. I get 50 people to buy my 197 50 template for credit repair. I just made me $9,850. Now I done took 2 items out of this do-it-yourself business in a box. And I done 20,000 just on 2 items. Are the hard increase in the business in the box? Yep. Unfortunately, I'm only going to give 10 people access to this tonight. Because I'm not working from my hands no more. I'm working from my mind. That's what we instructed by God to do. You are a creator made in the image and the likeness of the Creator. Now, I've given you the power to create your own wealth. Boom. And now we're not working with our hands, we're working with our mind, and we are allowing AI tools to help us get there with speed, period. And that it don't just stop there. You want to go ahead and set up your stand store and get it sold over there. I mean, like, it got a lot of stuff in the business in the box. A lot of stuff. How to sell it, how to market it. Okay? The templates in there. The scripts. The ebook. That's another $10,000 play. The ebook. It's a lot of stuff in there. Okay? So what I got for y'all tonight, and I'm about to go. I want to keep it an hour and 30 minutes. I just got a lot of stuff to show y'all, but I got to be real 100% transparent. Because I'm fighting for the justice of my children, and not just my children, but everybody else's children. Like, if I come out here and I call you to come with me and you don't, that's your shame and not mine. Because in a minute, you will not even be able to reach me. And I'm not saying that from an arrogant, boastful place. I'm saying that from a real place. I know my assignment. When the Most High tell me to move, I move. When he tell me to call, I call. When he tell me to warn, I warn. When he tell me to watch and shut up, I do that. This is a moment where the Most High is saying, for those that are assigned to confiscate the wealth from these wicked folks, put out a call to them. I'm not coaching nobody no more. You have to pay me a lot of money to coach you. Why? Because I got way too much juice and sauce. And like I said, that comes from a humble place. I know that God give it and God can take it away. He has given me the wisdom. I don't know nothing. I barely graduated with a GED. He has given me the wisdom to lead his people. And that's all that I'm doing. I'm showing you, instead of you trying to sit here on ChatGPT and figure it out, even though you can, because ChatGPT will get you all the way right if you know how to utilize it. But instead of you trying to figure it out, why don't you just buy something that's already done? Apply it, knowledge, apply it, and sell it. I don't ever buy me something that I can't sell. I don't care if I go to somebody, okay, look, I bought this for $10. Okay, I'm going to sell this for $10. Soon as I apply it. That's the name of the game. It's mine. I have 1,000% access to it because I paid my money for it. You didn't give it to me for free and I'm out here trying to sell it. No. I bought it. It's valuable information. It worked for me. Now I'm ready to sell it to others. And then give them the same opportunity and put them in a position where it changed their finances. That's the reason why I sell it, not to sell it to make more money. Man, I look at it like this. If you got more people, then more money is being made. And then you are solving problems. What problems? Closing the wealth gap. What other problems? Bringing equality. They don't want to give it to us willingly, we'll take it. Plunder the Egyptians mean to steal it back. Most people don't know God said that. Yeah, God said, go ransack them, go get your stuff back. But you got to go into their places, they marketplaces, they secret places, they hidden places. You got to go know the information so that you can take it back. You're not finna go up in there like, yeah, God said, give it back to me, and they finna give it back to you. No, hell no. You probably end up in prison. You better be very strategic. If he say make this $50,000 investment because they have been holding $1 million secret, then I'm gonna make that $50,000 investment so I can get that $1 million secret. Some things you cannot get for free, and secrets and wealth you cannot be given for free. Okay, if y'all want it, if y'all want the hookup, the links are in the description. Like I said, I'm only gonna take 10. I got a whole nother play. If you don't want it, I got a lot of people that do, okay? I always come here first. I've been doing the Zooms, but y'all already know. Those that have followed me and followed me for a long time, I'm a servant, and I always come here and serve. I don't care if it's prayer. I know for 4 years I was on an assignment to just intercede and pray with the people. teaching biblical truths. And then I had a season where it said, okay, it's time to build, it's time to invest, it's time to sow. We sold like crazy. Sold like crazy. Every time you turn around, we were sowing. Then he said, okay, now it's your season to build. Now it's your season to go confiscate land. Take that land from the enemy. Okay? Build you a bank on it because you're going to need that. You're going to create your own economy. I gave you the power to create your own economy. Are there 3 different business in the boxes? Yep. So I got one all about social media and marketing. I got one all about digital products, how to go crazy, how to do 10K in 30 days, step by step, how to do 100K a day. It got a lot of digital products in there that you can sell on demand right now. I like to apply them to my life. How to do your marketing, how to do your messaging, how to do your funnels, like all of that's in there. I just didn't bring it up tonight, but I do got 3 businesses in the box. And still contemplating before I go ahead and hang up this, coming out here trying to get my people on board. I got to get back into the arena, to the VIPs, to the events, all of that stuff. But I'm thinking about if I'm going to hold something and teach y'all how to do master right reseller. That is the new gold rush. It makes people's lives simplistic. Most people won't start business because they don't know where to start. They don't have a clue. Okay. And then it's like, oh, I got to spend more time to build it. No, baby, this thing is built for you. Here you go. Apply it in your life. And while you're applying it, sell it. Because I want you to get your money back. Because everything after your money is getting got back, you're in profit mode. Okay? I'm out, y'all. I got to go so that I can go ahead and show this over and 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 over again. Make money while you sleep. Because if you don't, you spend the rest of your life working for it. So while I'm asleep, it's going to be running for me on another platform. I love y'all. Information is in the description of this video on YouTube and Facebook. Instagram, you already know what it is, friends. Go ahead and hit me in the messenger. It ain't going to be no cap. I like to keep it 100% transparent with y'all, okay? I know my husband is probably not awake because normally when I run these deals, they're not on my website. You go to my website, all my prices are premium prices. All of them. You can get on over there and get you some coach financing, pay me $15,000, and it's just too much of a headache to have my assistant every time I rambunctiously be like, okay, we're going to do a webinar today. Okay, it's going to be free. Okay, we're going to have this promo today. We're going to sell a couple of these right here, and we're going to they'll be sick of me. I do it already too much to them, and then I'll be feeling sad because I'll be like, you got a moment? What, Dr. T? I got an idea. Can you help me with this idea? So when I come out here and I promote these, I come out and I promote them. And then me, my husband, and 2 of my other assistants will start sending the emails out. We sleepy. So you have to give me until the morning to send the emails out, okay? Again, I said it. I'm a woman of my word. That these business in a box would only be available for this weekend. It is the end of Sunday night here in 19 minutes, which means the prices of these business in a box gonna go up. Why? Because you guaranteed to make you some money. Period. You guaranteed to make you some money off of these. This is the new wave. That's why everybody's selling SaaS and everybody's selling MRR. They're doing millions of dollars on other people's stuff. If somebody would have had this for me when I first started, oh my God. I probably have my own country. You'd probably be hearing about me from another land. If somebody would have just made it that simple. See, because what people don't know, I come from the streets. I sold drugs. So I know about investing. I know about, flipping I know about all of that. I did it for too many years. And that's the type of, if I'm going to get in business, then you feel me? Like I got to see my investment come back. I don't gamble. I don't play lottery and all of that stuff. I don't have time because I don't have money to just throw down the drain. But it's the same thing. If I can't see my money back, I don't want it. Real talk. Because then that's a consumption. If I want to take my family somewhere and consume a couple of dollars or something, then cool. But even in that, I need to see my money coming back. I got some points. Oh, okay, cool. Then I swipe my credit card. Oh, okay, I'm getting some cash rewards back. I'm getting some points back. I gotta see my money coming back. Wait, I can't find the link. It's in the description of the video. If you click more, it'll have everything that we have available. Especially for this weekend, okay? Next time I come by here, I know my husband's gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be talking about. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but my husband, I'm trying to really get him out here and share the information about the transportation game. And I'm gonna say this real quick, and then I'm gonna go. Me and my husband has almost been married almost 20 years. For a very long time. All up until 2 years ago, my husband has worked, which means I had to share him with the marketplace. When I had my children, they didn't give this man nothing but 7 days with twins. And then I was just doing it by myself because he had to go back to work. And I really cried out to the Father. I'm like, we've been here for too long. Like when he first got a job, it should have been a plan. I'm going to work this for 5 years and then I'm going to get out and do. There was no plan. And it was just too long. And it was so hard to take care of 2 twin babies and a 4 or 5-year-old by myself. And so I'm like, honey, you have driven transportation since I've known you. From CDL big rigs to school buses to shuttle buses. I mean, you name it. You done did it. Why don't you start your own business? He's like, I really don't know how to do blah, blah. And then, me telling him to start his own business and leave his position as a supervisor because he thought he was all of that and some. So that was like crazy to tell him that. And he started seeing that I was making more money than him. He was like, okay, so with you, a couple months later, it's like, you making more money than me and you ain't even going. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got to go open up all the doors. I'm like, yeah, and I don't got to do any of that. And so he saw that I was making more money than him and that piqued his interest. But it still wasn't enough to move him. So me being help me, I put the business together for him. Baby, let me buy you this package. And while you at work on your lunch, I want you to listen. And then just follow pursuit. Built this business credit. In 90 days, bro had his whole entire fleet, business, all of that up and running. He still didn't leave the job. He still didn't leave the job until 3 months later when he realized that I am paying my driver more than I make every 2 weeks after taxes and deductions for insurance. Bro was only bringing home $1,200. His driver was making that every week. So he was paying his driver more than he was being paid. And that is when he said, no, I'm going to put in my 2 weeks and I'm going to go ahead and resign. In his first 6 months, he did 100,000. He's never driven the truck unless he wants to. If we want to get in the truck and drive, we got in the truck and drive. Dispatching, he dispatched his own loads. He learned how to do that and then made that a business. So now all he needed was a phone, internet, and the load board. He dispatched his own. I'm like, look, you can do 100,000 in freight brokering. You know that, right? Let me go ahead and cop this course for you over here. Took that course. Oh, I can get the money and put the money on the low board. Yeah, right. And guess what, baby? You got a transportation business. When I say business, I don't mean fleet. I mean LLC, EIN, business, bank account, MCDOT number. You got a business. Go sell your services to the government. Baby, before you knew it, we had a $5 million contract readily available. Can you find us 10 trucks that will deliver these fire hydrants every 3 months from there to there? Yeah, why not? When there is a flood, an emergency, he just went all dumb crazy with it. He was like, baby, I'm going to use my business credit. I'm finna go cop me 5 trailers and I'm finna rent them out. That's another stream of income. Okay. I see you, baby. He doing his dispatching from home. This man ain't had to leave. And when I tell you that was an answer to prayer, because him being away from the home really put a strain on our relationship. This is stuff that breaks down the family. I'm like, by the time you retire, I won't be able to enjoy you. And that's robbery. You go to work and you give them 90% and we only get 10% because you're tired. You got to go to bed early. I don't see a link that says credit business in the box, but I do see the 5.0 reseller. I'm going to go with that one. You know what? It's probably not in that description, but look. If I put it in the chat, I hope you can get it. Because sometimes I put them in the chat and people be like, I can't see the link. If you use that one, just let me know through email. This is for the credit repair. That is just, if you can't get this one, I'm going to put this one in here. But if you can't get it, just say, we'll still know it's a business in the box and just email me. I want the credit repair. Where is these links at, Lord? But yeah, I say that to say this. I was able to retire my husband. Started him a program. Well, not even a program. What the heck am I talking about? A business that he never have to leave. And when I tell you can do $5,000 to $8,000 a week, he be trying to get me to get in it. But see, I'm a woman that stay in my own lane. I don't swerve in nobody else's lane because I don't want to have no collisions. Here's the done for you credit repair. I'm gonna drop that link. Okay. I'm a woman that stay in my own lane, y'all. So if it's outside of my lane, then I gotta outsource it. He like, you want to do this credit repair, baby? I want to teach you this. I'm like, no, that's your lane. That's your zone of genius. So he gonna come by here and talk about that. Okay. If y'all interested in learning how you, the real reason why I push it and I promote it, because before I was a married mama, I was a single mama. And this is real transparency. 2 of my daughters were touched inappropriately at childcare trying to go and do some work. One was touched inappropriately at school. One was touched inappropriately in the presence of somebody else that was babysitting them. I could never, ever reverse that. And that happened to my baby because I was trying to go work and make ends meet. Real talk. When it happened to my baby, it's like, I'll go ahead and collect aid and welfare because my baby, this damaged my baby. A grown man with a young, it damaged my baby. And I was not trying to have that happen again or either be in prison and away from my children because I almost went to prison that time. So if I would have been able to make some money from home other than selling drugs, that's all I knew. Somebody had some type of opportunity for me and all I had to do was work from home, I would gladly take it. Gladly take it. And especially after losing my children, life is so valuable. And your time is too. Most of us have life, but we not living. We get up every day just to survive. And we're not living our life to the full capacity. We can't go where we want to go. We can't go buy, a cure. If somebody in our family is sickened unto death and they have a cure that costs $100,000 and we don't even have access to capital, they're going to die. Enough is enough. Life is too precious. Life is too precious. I told the boy who gave my son the fentanyl pill, boy, I would have paid you. You out here selling this stuff, taking this stuff, popping this stuff, just because you broke. Boy, I would have gave you $100,000 on the spot if you would not have ever gave that to my child and nobody else's child. I would have made you rich or whatever you out here doing, just in exchange to have my son alive. That's why I show up. I don't want it to be you. And it don't have to be you. Okay? It don't have to be me. It don't have to be you. It don't have to be we. With that being said, I'm out, y'all. I love y'all. When we come back, it's always going to be, something good. But I must warn you now. When they stop, they over. I used to tell people when I got on here and prayed, I'm like, look, my time is coming to a close. Now they call themselves throwing shade. You don't pray anymore? Yeah, my work is my worship. When I was praying with you and you didn't tap in, that's your problem. Don't come back over here whenever he put me on another assignment to sit down and pray, I'll be here to sit down and pray. But right now I'm in my Nehemiah assignment. I'm building and warring. Okay? I got a sword in one hand and a brick in the other. That's my season, and you ain't gonna pull me out just because you need some prayer right now. So I said all that to say this. This is coming to an end. The assignment is changing. If I can help you reach or lead you to your financial promised land, that's what I'm here for. When the time is up, the time is up. When these Zooms and these lives and all of that stuff is up, they up. And then I'm off to the next thing. So with that being said, peace out. Good night. God bless. All that good stuff. I will see you guys soon by the grace of the Most High God. And if ain't nobody told you they love you today, your girl Dr. T love you. That's why I showed up. Y'all gonna make y'all purchase and grab that box. Y'all go right on ahead. At 10, it absolutely deactivates. There ain't no fake scarcity. It is what it is. I don't want no million people. I had something chaotic happen last week. We're not doing that. It's gonna be 10. And that's it. Peace out.